Alright, so I mentioned in my stories that my knee sleeves are getting smelly. It happens, they get the sweat and bacteria and stuff, so you gotta wash them every now and then. But if you want to keep them good, in good shape, especially when they're expensive ones like these ones, these are like the Mark Bell ones, you don't want to just throw them in the wash in the dryer because that will compromise them, I guess. Not ruin them, but you don't want to do that. So what I do is I got some of this laundry detergent that's meant for activewear, and it's made a huge difference. Before, I would just use normal detergent and it never seemed to get the full stink out. I've tried soaking it in like vinegar water and it just never quite did it, but this stuff, miracle worker, it's worth the money, trust me. So I'll show you what I do. So I just got this bowl, it's just cold water, and I put like a scoop of this in there. And now I'm just gonna put the sleeves in there, kind of dunk them, turn them around. I have them inside out just because I feel like it just gets more real clean, because this part is what touches your skin, gets all the sweat, gets nasty. So I'm just gonna push them in. You don't want to like wring them, twist them, all that. Sorry, this is hard to do with one hand. But yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of swirl around. You can already see the water. I mean, it's already kind of cloudy, but you can already see it's kind of turning more dingy. All right, and just kind of let them soak for a little bit. I usually, since I wash them fairly regularly, sorry, that's hard to do. I only need to soak them for maybe like 20 minutes. If it's been a long time or you've never washed them, you might need to go a little bit longer, but I'll let them soak for a bit. So yeah, just thought I'd show you this real quick. You see, I have that because they're buoyant. You have to kind of weigh them down, so I just got a smaller bowl. Weight, you get the idea. Let it soak. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes. I'm gonna get these rinsed off, and I'll show you what I do. All right, so I thought I had the video going, and I didn't. But now I'm just rinsing these off. I dumped the water. Get these rinsed off, wash them out, the soap and stuff. You get the idea. You don't need to see the whole thing. So you don't want to like wring them and twist them and stuff. So if you have cheap ones, maybe you could get away with it. But if you have more expensive ones, I would not recommend it, because you want to keep them in good shape for a long time. And that's why we're doing it by hand. Alright, you get the idea. Alright, so to dry them, I recommend air drying them. You could throw them in the dryer. If you do that, I recommend like a tumble dry with a very low heat. It'll still take a while that way. But that's only if you are like on a time crunch. What I usually do is I just get like a Swiffer. And I'll flip this around and show you in a second. So easy peasy, I just kind of stick those on like that. So I'm going to take these like to the shower or bathtub later, but just kind of hang them like that so they can air dry, they can drip. After a couple hours I might just kind of like flip them over a bit, but it's whatever. And yeah, so that's how I wash our sleeves, so they're not super smelly, because when those are smelly, they start making your legs smelly, and it's just not fun. You open your gym bag and it's just like, ugh, not cool, not cool. You don't want to be that smelly person in the gym. So here you go. Hope this helps.